Hi guys, welcome to one of my random reads. I've just had a little bit of a sign to do a random read. So here we go. Just a little bit of housekeeping. This isn't going to resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, please like, share and subscribe. And if this doesn't resonate with you, then take a message from it and leave it for someone else. Okay, right, so let's get into it. These have been pre-shuffled, but I'm just doing a little bit more. Right, let's see what we've got. Okay. Right. So, the underlying energy is the Page of Wands. Seven of Cups, having a choice. The King of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, not the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. And the Five of Wands. I do feel like someone has a choice. I'm feeling overwhelmed with people right now. Someone's got a choice between two people in their life. Right, let's clarify the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is a little offering of something passionate, okay? Something where there is potentially growth. The Page of Pentacles. See, there's so many people around. Right, okay. The Page of Pentacles. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Hermit. Yeah. Okay. What I'm feeling is I'm talking to someone quite either young or young at heart. Okay. Or actually, it's someone that is not overly experienced with relationships. Okay. You want to offer a serious little bit of passion towards someone that you've met or that you're going to meet. Okay. In the past, maybe you've been a little bit I wouldn't say flashy, but a little bit you like a lot of friends around you. You like a lot of, not in a negative way, you like the attention, okay? But I do feel like maybe two suitors, either a water sign or an earth sign. It can be any sign. But I do feel like you've got a choice between two people. And this choice it's almost like it's time now that you need to make that choice. Okay. Which has sent you into a little bit of a hermit. That's not a bad thing at all. It's actually really good. The hermit is the person that goes up into the mountains, and it's a bit of a solitary moment. It can be a day, a week, it can be an hour, but it's self-reflecting. Okay. And this Seven of Cups that we've got, you don't want, you could, because you know you need to make this choice that it needs to be made imminent. Okay. It's like you don't want to make the wrong choice. The Seven of Cups is if you choose a cup that has got fire in it, you're going to get burnt. Or you could choose a cup that's got the rainbow or the divine light. You know, it's a choice that you really don't know which one to pick, if that makes sense. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. The Seven of Cups. Please clarify the Seven of Cups. Wow. There is so many people. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Hear me out here, guys. I actually think that you are going to make a decision. And you're going to make a decision that you've been pondering on. Now, it's only for some of you, but the Knight of Swords, as you can see, is actually looking in the different direction to these two guys. I'm actually not too sure if either these two people know each other, the suitors that are coming towards you, whether they know each other. I feel it's a bit of a strong tie between these two. Maybe they are very similar on the outside, but totally different in personalities. Okay. I'm going to look into the Knight of Swords because I'm getting the feeling you may walk away from both of them. The Queen of Pentacles. Now, I'm getting from this that you're the type of person that, as I say, not in a negative way, you know yourself. Okay, you know what you want. You know how to get what you want. You're very secure in yourself, even though sometimes I'm feeling you might not know your emotions per se. I'm actually getting the feeling that you walk into a room and without even saying anything, people know that you have arrived. That's why I'm thinking that you may end up walking away from both of these in time because they're not meeting your expectations. It's almost like I feel really busy and a little bit disorientated with the amount of people that I've got around me. I've just heard, now also as well, this isn't for everyone, dating site. You've got all these people fighting for your attention. Let's clarify the King of Cups. Oh, sorry, I keep saying the King of Cups. Why do I say the King of Cups? The Knight of Cups. See, the Knight of Cups is almost like a bit of like a love bomb. 1 minute they're there, absolutely showering you with gifts and attention and emotion, and the next minute you don't hear from them for a couple of weeks. The Queen of Cups. See, do you see what I mean, guys? There's so many people around. It's this, the Knight of Cups. You may walk towards this person as the Queen of Cups. Male or female, doesn't matter regardless. It's the feminine energy. But I feel like they are too mature for you. The King of Swords. I can see with this Knight of Cups, you're going to be quite abrupt in telling them that they are too flighty for you. They're not, what's the word? Secure enough in themselves. They want, at the moment they're in the time of life where they pick one person and absolutely bombard that person. But as soon as you put the phone down or leave your presence or whatever, nothing. It's like ghost town. Okay? And I think that's why you're going to come up with the King of Swords and say, do you know what? I've come at you with like the Queen of Cups. I've offered you a feminine energy of love and emotion. But you just don't stay still. And I do think with the King of Swords, you're going to come up to them and say, do you know what? No, not at all. So let's clarify the King. Why do I keep saying the King? I know why. These are knights. I really do think that your king is on its way. And I've just got major goosebumps. These are just the appetizer for what is coming up. There you go, the Hermit. As I just said, these are the appetizer, like the starters for what's coming up. Your king is on its way. It's not these people. Okay, just as I said that, the Hermit card came out. For this, I think the Hermit card can be a higher level of commitment, but it also can be a higher state of learning. This, I do think, is a little bit of a lesson. I do think that, and I really strongly feel that this is higher learning for you to notice what boundaries you are willing to put up with. Okay. And I do see that you're not putting up with this. Okay. So let's clarify. I'm actually going to leave the Hermit down here. Okay. So I'm going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. It was there, hold on. The Star. This person is more like what you want. The level-headed and secure. But the Earth sign, as you can see on the Knight of Pentacles, the horse is standing still. I can't see you moving forward with this person. But the type of person that he is, the divine is actually showing you that it's the King of maybe Pentacles that you're waiting for, okay, which is a very grounded earth sign. So let's clarify, because the Five of Wands at the end is a card of bickering. He said, she said. I don't think that these two knights are going to be impressed that you are standing up for yourself, that you've created boundaries around you, and by having that, it creates the wish fulfillment. By pushing those people away in time, I mean, you might go out and have some fun, go out for dinner. This is spread over possibly about 6 weeks. I can see that you aren't going to be impressed with these two knights. But I do believe with the Hierophant, your king is on his way. King or queen, it, as I say, gender doesn't matter. But by pushing these people away, creates your Nine of Cups. When you push someone away, it creates a space for someone else to come in. When you clear your energy of this kind of attention, it clears the path for something better to come through. And that's where the Nine of Cups comes in, okay? So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. It's over. The World card is the closing out sign, okay? So it's the closing out sign of one of my favourite words, basic people, okay? I don't know if you are on a dating site or you meet a lot of people. These people that you're meeting that are interested in you are too basic. They don't think that they're basic. That's why you end up with a little bit of push and pull with he said, she said, and everything else. You know, why don't you want me? Well, I don't want you, mate, because you're basic. But by doing that, by clearing your energy, creates the Nine of Cups. Okay, the wish fulfillment. And then clarifying that is the World card. The World card puts a stop to you entertaining these basic people. You've now come to a spiritual end where you have elevated up into knowing that you are worth so much more than these basic people. Okay, so you are definitely, whoever I'm speaking to, elevating up to the next level. It's almost like being a big fish in a pond with little tiny fish. You go to the next pond and you are a little fish in a pond with massive fish. That's where you're off to now. Obviously, hopefully not knee deep in a pond, but you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you are moving up to the next level and you are creating solid boundaries, which is fantastic. Wow. Okay, drop me a comment and let me know if this does resonate with you, and hopefully if this does resonate with you, you are on your way to getting your king or queen. Oh, exciting. Right. Okay, guys, love you loads. Bye.